Hi, my name is Patricio. I'll be responding to Sarah, who claimed that juicing diets exploit a good supplemental tool and turns it into an unhealthful fad. The advocate secondary claims are that juicing misses important macronutrients and that juicing spikes the blood sugar. First, I'll be responding to the first secondary claim, missing important macronutrients while juicing. According to the 2010 Fruit and Vegetable Alliance report, the average American consumes 0.68 servings of fruit a day and 1.13 servings of vegetables daily. The 2015 study on American consumption of fruit and vegetables stated that several studies show 100% fruit juice drinkers have higher intakes of whole fruit compared to non-fruit juice drinkers, suggesting that fruit juice is complementary and not competitive with fruit. Research also shows that fruit juice drinkers have higher intakes of total dietary fiber and better quality diets overall compared to the people who don't drink fruit juice. Eating large quantities of fruits and vegetables in one go is not always humanly possible or time-consuming. Drinking juice allows us to consume loads of nutrients in one go, which makes this a very effective way of staying healthy. Sarah stated that juicing lacks very important macronutrients, being protein, fat, and carbs. While juicing, people are able to add extra ingredients to get those fat, carbs, and protein she was talking about. Jacqueline London, a senior dietitian at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York City, says if you're replacing a morning meal with juice, you should opt for one with fiber and protein. So you should choose a thicker, smoothie-like juice with ingredients like nut, butters, chia, and cashew, or hemp milk. Your drink should be around 200 to 300 calories and contain at least 6 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber to keep you full. For any reason, if you can't find a suitable protein or you don't want to buy one, the following are also good sources of protein as well, such as chia seeds, that with 1 ounce provides about 4 grams of protein, ground flax seeds, that with 1 ounce provides about 5 grams of protein, and hemp seeds, the same with 1 ounce provides about 10 grams of protein. According to the American Cancer Society, juicing still nourishes your body with all the vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and other nutrients available in the whole fruit. Juice can make these nutrients really available to your body for absorption when making fresh juice. You do not compromise the nutritional. When making fresh juice, you do not compromise the nutritional value. To respond to her secondary claim, spikes blood sugar. There is a spike in blood sugar, and there is a lack of fiber on juicing. But Dr. McCullough says that when you drink fresh made green juice, it is almost like receiving an intravenous infusion of vitamins, minerals, and enzymes, because they go straight into your system without having to be broken down. Drinking your juice first thing in the morning can give you a natural energy boost without resorting to stimulants like coffee. Since the juice is already in an easily digestible form, it can help revitalize your energy levels within as little as 20 minutes. Fruit juices are a good source of essential minerals like iron, copper, potassium, sodium, iodine, and magnesium, which are bound by the plant in a form that is most easily assimilated during digestion. Plus, since juicing removes the indigestible fiber, these nutrients are available to the body in much larger quantities than if the piece of fruit or vegetable was eaten whole. For example, because many of the nutrients are trapped in the fiber, when you eat a raw carrot, you are only able to assimilate about 1% of the available beta-carotene. The human body converts this beta-carotene into vitamin A. When a carrot is juiced, removing the fiber, nearly 100% of the beta-carotene can be assimilated. Dr. Liat states in his article, "Are juice cleanses good for your digestive health? There are ways of juicing in a wise manner. If you want to incorporate juicing into your diet, there are always ways to do it safely. To preserve the fiber, instead of using with a juice extractor, people can use the juicers on the market that preserve the fiber in fruit and vegetables. People need to control their portions by juicing in small quantities to avoid excess calories and weight gain. By adding protein, incorporate Greek yogurt, nuts, or seeds into juices to balance your carbohydrate intake. Add some protein and help your body absorb fat-soluble nutrients. Eating whole fruits and veggies as well. A diet high in fiber more from whole fruits and vegetables is key for digestive health. This is why juicing is a healthful fat if it used wisely." Thank you.
All right, well, the claims are labeled. You follow the structure pretty easily. There's some statistical information at the beginning that seems to suggest that juicing gives us greater access to the benefits that's going on there. So I thought that that was pretty good. It sounds like you've got an effective quote there to convince us that that's a benefit. You know, it allows us to meet our needs more effectively if we're juicing. I think that's a good counterclaim on that particular point. Now, the issue of the nutrients, it sounds like the controversy is based on whether or not you're consuming the fiber or whether or not you're doing something else when you're making the juice that prevents us from getting all of the benefits there. And I think the whole argument in many of the places that you're talking about here is that this is stuff that's easily mitigated if people either use the correct kind of juicers or consume it in the right sort of way, that you're not going to have these kinds of problems. And I thought that those seemed like they're reasonable alternatives. One of the things that you might demonstrate also is that the people who are most likely to do this kind of juicing are the ones who are most likely to know about these mitigating techniques. So it's not just that they're juicing all their fruits and vegetables, but they're also adding all of this flax seed and hemp seed and chia seed to what they're doing so that they get the benefit, or that they're buying the juicers that allow the fiber to be absorbed also. The piece of evidence from the American Cancer Society I thought was most effective, that basically says, look, you can get all of this without any decline in the nutritional value through juicing. So if we were talking about the evidence that the advocate uses versus the evidence that you're using, this is a pretty strong conclusionary and comparative piece of data. I don't really hear any reference, though, to the data that the advocate uses, and I think that that's one of the problems of the argument, is that although you identify what their claim is, there's not really much discussion of their grounds. So you give us a very good description of what your grounds are and what your counterclaims are without offering the contrast to what the advocate's proof was on those issues. On the blood sugar issue, I think that we're back to the mitigation point again. This is where you're talking about the different kinds of machines and consuming things the right way. I like the carrot example. That explained it pretty simply for us. So that's okay in addressing that particular point. I do think that you need to do a little bit less reading and sometimes kind of do more contrast between your argument and the one that the advocate's presenting. But your argument is very clear. All right, thank you.